All right. Hi everyone. My name is Hưng Nguyen. You can call me Ryan. And today I'll be talking about esports. So as we all know, we are under the third biggest revolution in human race history. After agricultural and industrial, we are under technological revolution. And the new era asks for new sports that can not only capture the spirit of the modern day, but also can be made and designed to be beneficial to society, and that's esport. So my main claim is esports is a very beneficial sport. To support this, I have my first backup claim, which is esport is first and foremost also a sport. I'll give you some definitions from Oxford Dictionary. Sport is an activity involving physical exertion and skill in which an individual or team competes against each other for entertainment. Esport is a multiplayer video game played competitively for spectators, typically by professional gamers. So by definition, these two don't seem to match, but if you take a closer look, they have really close relationship with each other. By playing esports, we basically exercising our fingers and regiments, also the eyes to hand connection, and most importantly, our brain. Also in esport, you need to practice your teammate working, communicating, and instant decision making. In the bigger picture, esport industry also has every aspect of other sport would have, such as coaches, managers, sponsors, big events, and prizes. According to Newzoo data analysis service, esport revenue worldwide grew from 200 million in 2014 to 300 million in 2016. To sum up my point, I want to quote Michael Goncha, a New York Times writer. Players compete in huge arenas, cheered by thousands of screaming fans with millions of dollars prize money at stake. Top competitors must endure grueling training regimens, but also soaring salaries and corporate endorsement deals. We're not talking about basketball or football, we're talking about esports. Isn't it time we call video gaming a sport? The next 2 points will illustrate how beneficial esport can be. First of all, in the individual level, according to Kurzweil, accelerating intelligence, playing computer games around 30 minutes a day can help your brains increase the gray matter in the right hippocampus, right prefrontal cortex, and cerebellum. These areas of the brain involved in body functions such as partial navigation, memory formation, strategic planning, and fine motor skill of the hands. Also, by Dennis Chow of Life Science, brain teaser games may slow down the aging of mind. So your mind can slow down this aging process by playing a total of 10 hours of these brain teasing games that specifically designed for elderly people. Also on the social level, esport can bring comfort to children and people with emotional or financial suffering, where they can turn to and play and enjoy the sport without being judged or discriminated by the games or other players. Japan and America, the two biggest esport culture, also have a lot of benefits from other people coming to their countries to attend to esport events annually. And to a bigger scale, esport can also be designed smartly to enhance environmental justice. In her TED Talk speech, Jen McGonigal, the speech is "Gaming Can Make a Better World." She introduces two of her games that she designed. The first one is Global Extinction Awareness System, where she forced the players to come up with plans to survive in the earth with very limited resources, and there were a lot of really creative solutions that the player made. The second one is Word Out Oil. This one is even more real life because she actually asked the people to change their daily habits to accommodate to the world with very limited oil supply every day. And after 3 months, the game ends, but most of the people keep the habits going forward. So to end up to sum up my presentation, I think that esport is a very beneficial sport for the modern day, both individually and socially. Thank you. I did. Oh, I did. Oh, it's still flashing.
There's a square button, that's the one that stops.
Oh,
it.
okay.
Did you stop?
No, I didn't.
Push it down. Did it stop?